calamity will come to your family. Hey,
18, I read. Then lifted I up my eyes.
I lifted up my eyes
and saw, and behold, four horns. And I said unto the angel that talked with me,
and I spoke unto the angel that talked with me,
what be these?
What be these? What are these things?
And he answered me,
These
are the horns.
These are the horns
which have scattered Judea, Israel, and Jerusalem. And the Lord shewed me 4 carpenters. Then I said,
what come these to do?
What have these people come to do?
And he
said
to me,
these are the horns which have scattered Judea.
Listen carefully. These are the horns which have scattered Judea and their blessings.
So that no man did lift up his head.
So that no man will rise in the family of Otuama. The horn that scattered your family, that no man will rise.
But these are come to fray them.
But these carpenters have come to fray them.
To cast out the horns of the
Gentiles. To cast out the horns of the Gentiles.
Which lifted up their high horn over the land of Judah.
Lifted up their horns over the land of Judea.
To scatter it.
And I saw 4 horns. And I asked the angel that talked with me. Hear me. Every man here have a guardian angel. There's an angel that is working with you. But the problem is you have not made your mind prepared to notice that there is an angel that is working with you. You feel like going out. Something will tell you don't go out today. There are some people that wake up in the morning, they will tell you they don't feel like going anywhere. There's an angel behind it. Somebody will come and give you a bad advice, and the voice inside of you will say, don't follow that advice. Keep calm. And when the person comes and asks you, tell them, I don't feel like. There is somebody behind that. And that is the voice of an angel. And he said, and I saw 4 carpenters. And I asked the angel that talked to me, what are these? He said that these are the horns that have scattered the house of Judea, Israel, and Jerusalem, so that no man will lift up his head. Where are the horns on assignment to your father's house? Do you think what's happening in your father's house is ordinary? Hear me, tonight is a night of prayer. It's either you break the yoke or you go home the same. But tonight, that very yoke walking in my father's house will surely be broken. I don't get to know who is involved. Whatsoever thing done by the wicked against my father's house, that charm must be broken. Horns of the Gentiles, they have been lifted against the house of Judea. Those horns are there against the house of Israel. The same horn is there against the house of Judea. And these 3 are the same people. Their assignment is to make sure to make sure that Jonathan, they are fighting against the house of Jonathan, against Chibike, and who? Chidebere. They are the same people. To make sure only more long to make sure that when you watch up or you land back to square zero. Every yoke of delay and limitations in your life are broken. I said my yoke is broken. The longer your aim, the faster your miracle. I feel like prophesying over this matter. I don't care to know how tough that situation has been. I come with the mandate of prophecy upon my life to speak over your life and your family. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Every yoke of darkness over your life, that yoke is broken now. The louder your amen, the faster your miracle. So these are horns. They have their work. Their work is to scatter. Their work is to make sure that the hope of the family will not rise. Instead of the hope of the family to rise, they will break you. And that's when the life of the family will just When they can get to go, my family will never be dark. Shouting, my family will never be dark. Hey, declare my family will never be dark. Shout darkness. I command you. Disappear in my life, in my family. Can you shout your amen loud and 3 times? Amen, amen, amen. He said, these horns are there to scatter. To scatter. But there is a revelation. He said that I saw 4 carpenters. And these 4 carpenters are here to uproot the horns of the Gentiles. These 4 carpenters have come to cast out. Yami, I am an agent of warfare. I am an agent of positive change. I don't get to know what others are passing through in my father's house. I came as a deliverer. But let us understand that the assignment of everybody born in the family are not the same. Every other person may be born as children of Israel, but there are deliverers of the children of Israel. That's a prophet like the prophet Moses. Bible said that he was born for a purpose. All the male children in Israel were being killed, but Moses' own case was a very different one. They gave birth to Moses. They put him in a basket. They went and hid him where the daughter of Pharaoh was in him. Daughter of Pharaoh, the same people that used to kill their children, they saw this one and liked this one. Tell your neighbor, say, my case is a different one. They said, this must be from the daughters of the Hebrew. The same daughters of the Hebrew who they killed their male children. They say, how I wish I can see somebody that will help me. The sister of Moses came. I am here. Let me go and call a nurse from the midst of the Hebrew that will nurse the child for you. She went and called the same mother of the child. Come and nurse the baby. I said that the mother of Moses came and adopted the child and began to nurse the child for the sake of Moses. Yeah, there's a reason why God chose to train Moses in the palace of the king. I needed an insider to fight this battle. Am I talking to somebody? Yeah, God needed an insider who knew the tactics of the warriors of Egypt, who trained with the warriors of Egypt to be able to withstand the battle in Egypt. Bible said that David was raised as a warrior in Egypt. He was being trained in the house of the king. That's the shout of royalties upon his head. David had the call of royalty. I mean, Moses has the call of royalty upon his head because he came to Pharaoh for a particular purpose. Let me train you as a warrior in the house of Pharaoh. Came out to has a good news, came out to has a baby news, so that you'll be able to withstand them for my name. Moses eat from the brook of Pharaoh. He drink the water of Pharaoh. But for one day, he never saw himself as part of Pharaoh. And when they shot him away in Egypt, and that's the reason why Bible said that one day, and the Israelites and the Egyptians were fighting. Bible said that when Moses saw them, he was still with the Egyptians. He came and slayed the Egyptian and buried the man and ran away. He didn't run, actually. He went up to the palace. One day, another issue came up, and the Israelites and the Egyptians were quarreling, and he came to intercede, to intervene. The Egyptians shouted, have you come to kill me the way you killed my brother and buried him? That's when Moses had to run away. At this point, hear me, child of God, there are some times you chose to separate yourself, just to go and prepare yourself to bounce back. Hear me, every time I will forward march, there are some times you retreat, to go and prepare yourself, to go and redefine yourself, to go and remold yourself. What that period is the period you go back to your maker. Father, at this particular level, you cannot wear the same cloth of JS1 to enter SS3. If you go JS1 na DJ, we now by SS1. If you senior class, if you want to enter SS1 with the garment of JS1, that class will not fit you. And hear me, child of God. That's the reason why I'm carrying the ministry for 21 days prayer and fasting. Sometimes I will go on fasting without involving them. Why? Because I am standing as a warrior in the war front, defending the whole lot of crowd of people. You need to prepare yourself the more. upon your head. You are not ordinary. For you to be able to cast out the horn of Gentile, you will be well prepared. Or we have a good on. It can be your spiritual level. Like an every bag, I need you by your more. In a cast out, yeah, not much. It says, cast out the four horns that listed against your family. If you fail to cast out this horn, who will cast them out? Yahweh in family in Pia, what's the Ramadan again? What's your Lund again? What's the Madunile? What's the Babagi? Or Nega Fabuya, or Nega Aluto, or Wogi. Every night they myself when he did. Every day now, what they are a family, you can't go every good night. Then go on, he can't even do one number. One man told me no jam one number. But the devil struck his wife. Munya no longer more than 2 weeks. No solution. The man got one number every day. When they came back, he brought his wife, man of God. He can't go and talk or make a little man, no solution. Still here, never can ever. Say, check the G and one number. That's the man I got one new word. I'm not going to cheat the apple. All the figure breeze in Jabo. Magapola the TV Vidoria, give me one now, go there, and I walk on a home, 1 lady. Ya don't leave the breeze. The man I call up on you, get on Lagos, so I'll get the man who will be. Get up in this, I'll get the van, I can figure breeze. They said the horn is 4. How many cardinal points can I win? How many cardinal? Name them. Meaning anyone that wants to arrive from the east will be scattered. Anyone that wants to arrive from the west will be scattered. Anyone that wants to arrive from the south will be scattered. Anyone that wants to arrive from the north will be scattered. He said these are the 4 horns that scatter. How long have you been struggling? And it seems as if something is scattering you. Whatever thing that is scattering you, rise on your feet. Let's begin to approach them right now.